out because I'm not exactly sure, but somewhere around 200,000 years ago, a figure that Edgar Cayce named as Emilius, who projected himself in order to bring people back to remembrance of their spirituality. They were lost in materiality. In order to bring them back, he made appearances of himself in 5 different places, and 5 sets of Adam and Eve came forth. And the Adam and Eve of the skull is the one of the Maya that took place in the Mayan lands.
There we go. That's one of the civilizations. Yes, yes. Well, yeah, I would say so. But if that is the case, then in the Mayans' case, as much as I've read, thank God for Google, but
yes.
There is, see that now I'm saying thank God for, who knows, it could be the Ananods, whatever, anybody in that.
Get the information where you can.
Exactly.
Because sometimes the main sources and the authoritative sources are the ones leaving out the information.
Oh yeah, that I can see. But when they go back to all of this, yes. If that was the case that they had that many Adam and Eves, wasn't it something that maybe somebody from another planet that was coming down here and doing a little chromosome splicing or DNA redirecting or something? That's the way I believe it.
Well within their realm of methodology. And I'm just talking about the message. I'm not talking about the carriers.
Right.
Of the message. And the message and UFOs are definitely playing a part in this story.
Oh yeah. And nobody believes in them either. They all say, well, they're there, but they're not really there, and we haven't been told anything. And we keep on being told that our government knows a whole lot more than we do. And I do believe that they do. But I don't...
People say they don't believe it. I always say to them, I'm raised in New York, and I always was told, it doesn't hurt to listen.
Where do you come from in New York?
Something, you don't want to listen to something against it. So we're in the era of yes now, not no anymore. We've had enough of the no's. It doesn't hurt to say or yes when people have a theory that's outside of your parameter of understanding or what you accept. We're going to go a long way when we get to that way of communicating, because debate is a consummate waste of time. I'm too busy studying.
That's, you know what? You're so right. I mean, it's ridiculous. People don't take things for what they are face value of. They question.
Yeah, right away they're saying but. And I always say to people when I say something, I say I feel this or I do this. Please keep your butt out of my statement.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say that. Do people have when you actually bring your skull to a seminar or something? Do people have the same kind of take back issue with the skulls themselves, or what they're due, or what their job is?
They are mystified by these skulls. They are drawn to them. They want to touch them. They want to feel them. They want to know them. They know we need help. They know somehow that our technology is based on this crystal, and all of this crystal is anciently arrived here, and things are placed. They know that information can be downloaded onto crystal. So we're in the crystal age, and if you're at the Crystal Skulls event, you see them coming. It's like they're coming to a sacred place as they approach a temple in Egypt or in the Mayan lands or in Peru. It is with wonder in their eyes and hopefulness.
I have a question from an outside writer in that says, yes. What about the Atlantis crystals hidden around the world to be activated at the right time? I also read that the Atlantean priest hid the Hall of Records in the pyramid's paw.
Yes. And that was Edgar Cayce said. There are records that were engraved, and they are under the paw of the Sphinx, and one in the Yucatan, and the other in Atlantis itself, which is causing all of the things of the Bermuda Triangle, because there is power there. It's a sign that something is underneath there that will rise. Edgar Cayce said it would rise. Signs will rise in 1968. And that's when the Bimini Road, that beach rock formation, unusual, was found. And that's when the Atlantean orb was found by Dr. Brown. And the Atlantean orb was there at our last meeting on 11/11/11 with the crystal skulls.
Whoa. I didn't hear about that one.
Edgar Casey said a lot of stuff. He said, for example, he's the first one that said the Nile River anciently, 30,000 years ago, did not run north from the south to the north. It ran to the west.
Right.
Everybody laughed until we had satellites, and later on they found out